And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Antetokounmpo is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Bridges. And it's Lillard in at the point.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Embiid against Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And Giannis gets it to go.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
The 76ers trail by 8. Maxey looking it over. Harris outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 16.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot from the low post is good. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Bridges with the steal. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
At one time, Bridges developed the floater to complement the rest of his arsenal. Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And they were second in the league in terms of fewest turnovers. Just a smart, heady group out there that doesn't beat themselves.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Lillard against Maxey. And he makes that one. Maxey's got 57 points. Milwaukee in the lead. Siakam kicks to Lillard. From deep, Giannis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Edwards with it. Lillard picks him up. Pass to Maxey. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Bridges has got 11 points here in just the second half. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second round barrier though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Goes up on the high post, and Embiid gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Philadelphia with the ball. To the paint. And the rejection by Giannis. Siakam for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Rollins checked in for Trent. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Outside Edwards. Here's Reed. Hands it from downtown. Reed's got 10 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Bridges for three. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Giannis charging into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Lillard with no one around. Off target with his three. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And here's Giannis from outside. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
The tray connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The shot by Rollins, no good. To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Got that one up quick. Siakam's got 26.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Edwards with the screen for Maxey. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The 76ers trail by 3. From downtown. Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Bangs home the trifecta. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers. Oh!
My goodness.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. 1:46 left in the third. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Folks, his name is Damian Lillard, and he's one of the best pull-up shooters in the league.
Embiid wide open, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Good on the triple.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Embiid. 3 kicks to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Count the basket. Embiid's got 41.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Lillard misses. The 76ers lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rollins with a screen on Reed. Giannis with it. Maxey covering. And here's Giannis from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer by Embiid. Joel showing off the range. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He's looking to make his... Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, y'all.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Embiid, and it's Livingston in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. So the wing on the left, pass to Najee, and it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's... one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Clark with it. Guarded now by Jackson. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And he's good on the three ball. Trent's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Livingston, that's good.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Jackson. Clark with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead. And Walker's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Driving in, and the rejection by Smith. Shoots the three, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Edwards. Clark a screen on Bridges. Edwards the bounce pass. That shot no good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-3 run. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Livingston passes to Edwards. Embiid kicks to Livingston. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pascal Siakam comes in for Smith, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Walker.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor. Are you kidding me? Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Here's Livingston, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Inside. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Bona, defended by Trent.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Livingston, pass to Clark, and it's Clark with the finish.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Bridges finds Giannis. Now, here's Siakam. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
The 76ers trail by 10. Livingston dishes to Embiid. Releases. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bucket is good. Giannis has got 34 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Rollins checked in for Trent. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Trent passes to Lillard. A three, and another assist for him.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Milwaukee leading by 10. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Giannis has got 42 in the game. And they double up Maxey. And stolen by Lillard. Trent outside. Takes the three. And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Bridges for three and another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Bridges, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Justin Edwards.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And he makes both free throws. A. Gregson's getting traded in 2023. Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith has checked in. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And they pick up 2. Smith's got 19 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole. Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Embiid with the steal. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Tell you what, for a big guy, a bigger guy, Embiid is great at pulling up off the dribble. Excellent ball skill.
The shot's good from Smith.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Smith finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Smith. Shoots over Embiid. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. That's 23 points for Smith. Maxey passes to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. That shot's good for Milton.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Smith for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Smith's shot is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 32 points.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
At the line for your Sixers.
Livingston hits both of them. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Sixers ENT. Let's give them a big round of applause.
And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Gary. A second rounder in 2018, but now you're a key contributor. What does it mean to you to have the confidence of this team?
It's unbelievable, you know. The teammates trust you, and those type of players, those vets, trust you. It's a great thing, you know.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time